Alright team, our patient presents with symptoms of esophagitis, intertrigo, and myelitis. What are your thoughts on the diagnosis?
Esophagitis could indicate issues with the esophagus. Intertrigo points to skin inflammation, and myelitis suggests spinal cord inflammation. It could be a variety of conditions.
I'm leaning towards an autoimmune disorder, possibly something like lupus or multiple sclerosis.
I think it might be related to a bacterial infection, considering the combination of symptoms.
Or it could be a rare genetic disorder affecting multiple systems.
Enough. The correct diagnosis is infection prevention and control. We need to act fast. All of you will perform an adenoidectomy.
But that procedure is risky. It could endanger the patient's life.
I don't give a fuck. It's our only chance to save this patient. Now scrub in. We don't have time to waste.
Ox, what's this I hear about you wanting to perform an adenoidectomy on your patient without proper justification?
Well, Tracy, I believe it's necessary for infection prevention and control.
And where did you get such a ridiculous idea from?
I learned about it during my time as a medical intern in the Army.
You were never in the Army, Hawks. Stop lying.
I was a top-secret medical intern, hence why it was not on my resume.
This hospital does not conduct unnecessary procedures. We do not experiment on patients.
Well, the Army does, and we've seen what experiments can do to benefit patients.
With how much you're willing to spill out about being top secret, I sincerely doubt it.
I'm going through with the procedure. I'd like to see you try and stop me, then tell the patient why they're leaving this hospital in a casket instead of a wheelchair.
Leslie, we have a problem. The patient is in critical condition after the adenoidectomy.
Oh no, that's not good. What should we do?
I need to inform Hawks that the adenoidectomy was not the correct treatment for infection prevention and control.
But, Frank, shouldn't we focus on helping the patient first? Hawks will understand that we always have the patient's best interest at heart.
I know, but Hawks needs to know about this mistake. It's important for our medical practices and ensuring the safety of our patients.
I understand, Frank. Let's first stabilize the patient, and then we can figure out how to address this with Hawks.
All right, I'll unplug it so we can discuss our options.
That's not necessary, dude. What are you thinking?
I don't know how else to quiet the alarm.
You approach the patient and stabilize them. What medical school did you graduate from?
Graduate?
Morons. You all are. How could you nearly kill the patient by choosing the wrong adenoidectomy and incorrect diagnosis?
But sir, we were confident in our choice based on the symptoms presented.
Perhaps we overlooked some crucial details that led us astray.
I still believe we were on the right track with our initial diagnosis.
I agree. We did our best given the information we had at the time.
Your best almost cost a life today. You all should be ashamed of yourselves.
But Dr. Hawks, what do you think the correct diagnosis is then?
It doesn't matter now. You all are a disgrace to the medical profession. I can't work with a team that lacks basic competency. I'm done here. So, how have things been going outside of work, Johnson?
Oh, you know, the usual. Just trying to balance everything. Family, friends, work.
Sounds tough. I've been preoccupied with this perplexing case lately. Can't seem to crack it.
I get it. Work can really consume you. But you gotta remember to take some time for yourself too.
You're right. Thanks for the reminder. Wait a minute. I think I've got it. I know what's wrong with my patient.
That's great, Hawks. So, what's the diagnosis?
I'll fill you in later, Johnson. Gotta run and check on the patient. Thanks for the chat.
Wait, you're leaving already? What about finishing lunch together?
Sorry, duty calls. Catch you later, Johnson. Sorry I'm late, but we need to act quickly. I've observed some crucial signs that point to a different diagnosis.
Hawks, where's your protective gear? You know the rules about infection prevention?
This is not acceptable, Hawks. We can't compromise on safety protocols.
What do you mean a different diagnosis? We were following the established protocol for this patient.
The protocol was wrong. Trust me, I'm diagnosing this as congenital hyperinsulinism.
What's the prognosis for congenital hyperinsulinism? Are you sure about this?
The prognosis is challenging, but with the right treatment, we can manage it effectively.
Let's review the patient's history again before we make any drastic decisions based on your hunch, Hawks.
What is challenging about congenital hyperinsulinism? The fact it's an adult? What's the treatment for it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were still talking about the patient, Gary. Goddamn man-child. Tracy, I finally cracked the case. It was a rare condition that needed special attention.
Congratulations, Hawks. I knew you'd figure it out.
This whole mess wouldn't have happened if I didn't have a bunch of incompetent doctors slowing me down.
Hold on, what do you mean by that? You were the one who initially misdiagnosed the patient?
Well, maybe my diagnostics team should have caught it sooner. They're the real problem here.
Stop trying to shift the blame, Hawks. You made the wrong call yourself.
You should have taken my experience as a medical intern in the Army more seriously. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Your lies about military service were reckless from the start, Hawks. You can't fabricate credentials like that.
I know what I'm doing, Tracy. You should just trust me.
Trust you. Trust a liar. I can't believe you go such lengths to cover up your mistakes.
Fine. If that's how you feel, I'm out of here. Good luck finding someone as talented as me to solve your cases.